Hello, a huge welcome to my video. I am so excited to welcome you today, and I'm going to be talking about the energy type of a manifesting generator. Manifesting generators are incredibly close to my heart because my husband's a manifesting generator. So I live with a man gen every single day, and it is an absolute joy to see the way that he expresses his energy. I'm going to start at the beginning though. This isn't about my husband's story. So manifesting generators are typically made up of two different energy types, the manifestor and the generator. And it's a really dynamic, interesting energy type when the two fuse together. So you may hear me call them man-gen, which is just a shortened term. So if you hear me say that, then I'm literally just still saying manifesting generator. Manifesting generators from very young have typically been told that maybe they pick up different things and put them down and to concentrate and just do one thing. Manifesting generators aren't designed to focus on one thing. They are multi-passionate. They get excited by different projects. They want to be able to fill up their time with not only work and fulfilling their work life, but also passionate projects. So for example, my husband, he absolutely loves music, he loves films, he loves sports, and all of his hobbies and everything that he does sort of revolves around those areas. But then he also loves, and he's amazing at building things, especially with wood. He's a naturally talented gardener. He'll beautify things. He's really good in that area as well. And if you take away one of those areas, he'll quickly become very bored. I know other manifesting generators who I am friends with, and again, they have their work life and then their hobbies, etc., extend to being in the army, studying for a degree, training and certifications. And when you typically look at a manifesting generator, you can feel absolutely exhausted and wonder how on earth they have the energy to do so many things. If you're a manifesting generator and you are also building your own business, it's very typical that you will want to try different things. Or you may focus, for example, on being an artist, but you may introduce different product lines around your art. So it fulfills this need of being able to diversify and spend your energy doing different things. That's what excites you, okay? Now, manifesting generators have the strategy to inform. This is how they operate in the world. They're not informing their loved ones or the people around them because they're asking for permission. Much like the manifester, they're informing to almost clear that pathway so that it clears the pathway of any resistance and enables them to reach their goal easily without any disruption. I have seen situations where the manifesting generator hasn't informed, gone off to do something, and then they've just experienced a bunch of difficulty. Maybe they've experienced some resistance or some friction. Maybe something hasn't gone as well as they wanted. And all they really needed to do was just inform at the start of the process. So it's something as simple as, I don't know, I'm going to go and do this. I'm going out. And it can be quite flippant, right? It's something they'll just say. And most manifesting generators actually do that without realizing that they're doing it. So if you've got manifesting generators around you or you're a manifesting generator, just watch how they inform you. The other thing as well is that because they have generator within them, the way that a generator tends to make decisions is to use their sacral authority. So if you'd like to go back and look at my generator video, I talk about how generators use the aha, which is a yes sound, and a which is the no sound. Now, manifesting generators can do that. They can use their sacral sounds if they're wanting to make a decision, or if they have the 3420 channel, which is all coloured in, so it's connected from 34 through to 20 gates in their chart, you might find that they repeat the last word that you say. Okay, so for example, if you say to them, do you want to go out today? They'll just say, out today. And they don't realize that they're doing it, but that's your yes. So it's really good. It's good fun. They're really wonderful people. They've got such amazing auras and just a brilliant magnetic energy to be around. But as I said, as a projector, if I'm looking at a man gen, I get bursts of energy, so I do things very quickly. If I'm looking at a manifesting generator, they literally have to fill up their whole day. And much like the generator type, they then need to exhaust their energy so that they go to bed fully rested. You'll also find that with a manifesting generator, they could be impatient. So it's their not self-theme of feeling frustrated. If maybe they can't get to do the thing that they want to do and something has got in their way of actually getting to where they want to go, it will express itself as impatience when actually their not self-theme is that they are frustrated. The other thing about a manifesting generator, and I always liken this to building IKEA furniture. You know, when you buy IKEA furniture and you end up with these instructions and we all go, we're not going to kind of read those instructions, right? Most people anyway. The manifesting generator won't do that. They won't read the instructions. They will go ahead and work it out for themselves and want to build it themselves. And it's the process of working out and doing that creates the mastery. And what happens is they will do that, and then they might go back to the instructions afterwards to almost verify what they have done with the instructions to see how they got it right. So they're all very much around the doing, but doing it their way. And that's how they achieve mastery. Okay. And often they'll do it very, very quickly as well. You'll see them just literally go at something. So if you are a manifesting generator and people have told you to concentrate on one thing, you know, you're always starting different projects. I always talk about my husband, he has lots of piles of things everywhere. You know, it can be very, very discouraging, you know, simply because that is your makeup, you know, that is how you are made up. So look at what you are doing with your life, look at your hobbies and things, and just make sure that those things are enriching your life, that they are filling you with joy and excitement. And it's perfectly okay that if you then lose that joy and excitement, to pop it back down, right? Start something else. You don't need to always be worried about finishing something, which is really wonderful about mangens. The other thing about manifesting generators, and actually these are just some key takeaways I'd like to give you to walk away from the video with, is create space between your different outlets. So if, for example, you are a multi-passionate entrepreneur and you have different businesses or different interests, create different websites for them, right? Create different spaces, because each of those things require different types of energy in order to keep them sustained and going. If you've got hobbies, create a space for that hobby in your life, okay? Don't try and bundle it all together, because if you do that, you'll just get overwhelmed and you'll become disinterested very, very quickly. So just try and create that space between, you know, your different projects, if you like, let's call them that. Do what you enjoy. The generator in you wants you to be lit up. They want you to feel the fire in your belly. They want you to be passionate and excited, you know, so do what you love. Tap into that. Do more of that. And you will know what that is. Okay. Yes, you can get a reading on your charts and you can have a look at, you know, the gates, some of the gifts, but you will have an innate knowing of the things that you love. Inform and respond. So as I mentioned earlier, you know, do inform when you are, you know, in terms of how to operate in the world. And that is the manifester part of you. Okay. So if you are going to do something, you know, just get into the practice of informing. You are not asking for permission. I think that's really important to say. You are just informing, you're just notifying, and just think that the act of informing clears the pathway of any frictional resistance that might occur. Okay. And the generator strategy is to respond. So you might find that things will then show up in the world around you that enables you to respond. And you can either use your sacral sound, the aha or sounds, to respond and know if that's right for you. Or if you've got the 3420 channel defines, I said, you might find yourself repeating the last word of somebody said, and that's normally your yes. Okay, use up your energy, right? Go to bed tired. It's a good thing for manifesting generators to use up their energy, because going to bed releases that energy, brings them back down, enables them to get rested, fill their cup back up so the next day they can go back out and do it again. And, you know, if you are a parent to a manifesting generator or a partner to a manifesting generator, encourage them to, you know, with their projects, you know, guide them, help them, support them. Ask them about their projects. Manifesting generators also quite like to talk about their projects. And if there are things that you are no longer passionate about, give yourself the permission to put them down. You do not need to keep going on and on with projects if you're no longer interested in them. It simply means that you've squeezed everything that you need out of that particular project in terms of knowledge and experience and mastery, so that you can then move on to the other thing. and it is perfectly okay to have lots of different projects on the go. I hope this helps. If you are a manifesting generator, please let me know down below. I'll be delighted to meet you. And if you have a manifesting generator in your family or in your relationship, then just shower them with lots of support and love. I wish you an amazing day ahead. Take care, everybody. Bye.